pleasure it is to welcome you to Clarence House. You've always got your first reading memories, even if you were very young.
We are at a crossroads, where the urgency to reassess and redefine our approach to protecting children has become increasingly evident.
Tensions within the British royal family have reached a fever pitch, with Queen Camilla caught in the eye of the storm. Once labeled the villain by Princes Harry and William for her role in their parents' turbulent marriage, Camilla now faces explosive new allegations. In a candid interview with Anderson Cooper, Prince Harry claims that Camilla manipulated the British press to repair her public image, allegedly trading sensitive royal information for favorable coverage. The revelations have left royal observers reeling as whispers of a heated confrontation between Camilla and her stepsons grow louder. With the monarchy already under immense scrutiny, these claims threaten to deepen divisions and raise questions about loyalty and trust within the royal household. As the dust settles, the Queen Consort finds herself battling not only for her reputation, but also for her position within the Windsor family. Could this crisis mark a turning point for the monarchy? The British royal family has long been seen as a symbol of tradition and unity, a beacon of stability in an ever-changing world. However, beneath the polished exterior, tensions have been brewing, none more so than those between Queen Camilla and her stepsons, Princes Harry and William. What initially seemed like a complicated family dynamic has evolved into a public feud that has captivated global attention. At the heart of this dispute lies a long-standing resentment, rooted in Camilla's relationship with King Charles, her role in the breakdown of his marriage to Princess Diana, and the allegations of manipulation involving the British press that have emerged in recent years. A family divided. To understand the deep animosity Harry and William feel toward Camilla, one must first look back at the troubled marriage of their parents, King Charles and Princess Diana. When the couple married in 1981, their union was seen as a fairy tale. However, behind the scenes, their marriage was anything but idyllic. By the late 1980s, rumors began to circulate that Charles had resumed his relationship with Camilla, a woman he had loved before marrying Diana. This affair, which would continue throughout the couple's marriage, became the catalyst for their unraveling. Princess Diana, who had been beloved by the public as the People's Princess, famously revealed the emotional toll of this betrayal during a 1995 interview with the BBC. In an iconic moment, Diana stated, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded," encapsulating the overwhelming sense of isolation and rejection she felt. The public's sympathy was overwhelmingly with Diana, and Camilla was cast as the other woman, a title that would haunt her for years to come. The eventual admission of Charles's infidelity further solidified the perception of Camilla as a homewrecker, leaving her reputation in tatters. Camilla's role and the strain on family relations. Following Diana's tragic death in 1997, Charles began to openly pursue a relationship with Camilla. Their eventual marriage in 2005 marked a major shift in the royal narrative, but it was far from a fairy tale ending. For William and Harry, still grieving the loss of their mother, accepting Camilla as their stepmother was incredibly difficult. In his memoir, Spare, Harry revealed that both he and William had pleaded with their father not to marry Camilla. Despite their objections, Charles remained resolute in his commitment to Camilla, whom he had loved for decades. While the brothers publicly supported the marriage, their private feelings remained far more complicated. For years, the relationship between the stepsons and Camilla was strained, with both princes harboring resentment over the role she played in their parents' troubled marriage. Camilla was now at the center of their father's life, and to many she represented the painful reminder of the family's fractured past. Though Harry and William tried to maintain a polite and respectful demeanor in public, their private interactions with her were often cold, with little warmth or genuine affection. The allegations of manipulation. In recent years, however, the tension between Camilla and her stepsons has escalated to a new level. In interviews promoting his memoir, Prince Harry accused Camilla of engaging in what he described as a devil's bargain with the British press. According to Harry, Camilla strategically worked with journalists to rebuild her public image, sometimes at the expense of other members of the royal family. One of the most damning allegations was that Camilla's team had leaked sensitive information about Harry, William, and other family members to the press in order to divert attention away from her controversial past and cast herself in a more favorable light. Harry specifically accused Camilla of orchestrating the leak of stories about him, including his teenage experimentation with drugs. According to Harry, the leaks were strategically timed to make Charles appear as a compassionate, concerned father figure. This, he claimed, was part of a broader effort to manage the family's public image in a way that would benefit Camilla's position within the royal household. Additionally, Harry recounted an incident in 2019 when William confronted him over the leaks to the press. William, frustrated by the ongoing media circus surrounding his family, reportedly told Harry, "Give Pa and Camilla an inch, they take a mile." These revelations paint a picture of a royal family deeply divided by mistrust, competing interests, and unresolved conflicts. Harry's willingness to speak out has certainly added fuel to the fire, making the rift between him and Camilla more public than ever before. Camilla's image rehabilitation. While Harry and William view Camilla's relationship with the press as manipulative, there are others within the royal family and the public who have acknowledged her efforts to modernize the monarchy and champion charitable causes. Over the years, Camilla has worked hard to rehabilitate her image, focusing on causes such as domestic violence and literacy. Her public advocacy has earned her praise, but it has also been met with resistance from those who cannot move past her involvement in Charles's marriage to Diana. In 2022, Queen Elizabeth herself endorsed Camilla's role as Queen Consort, stating that it was her sincere wish for Camilla to be known by this title upon Charles's ascension to the throne. This was seen as a significant endorsement, marking a milestone for Camilla, who had spent years trying to overcome the negative perception surrounding her. However, for Harry and William, the pain of their mother's suffering has been impossible to forget, and no amount of charitable work or royal titles could erase the scars of the past. A complex family dynamic. Camilla's efforts to regain public favor have only added to the complexity of her relationship with her stepsons. Harry, in particular, has been open about his struggles to accept Camilla as part of the family. In Spare, he recounted several personal moments that highlighted the discomfort he felt in her presence. One particularly striking example was when Camilla converted his old bedroom at Clarence's house into a dressing room shortly after he moved out. Harry interpreted this as a symbolic act, one that reinforced his diminished place in the family. Although William has been more reserved in his public statements, sources close to him suggest that his relationship with Camilla is similarly strained. The brothers' interactions with her have been described as polite but distant, with no sign of the close familial bond that might be expected of a stepmother and her grown children. This lack of warmth has only deepened the divide between Camilla and her stepsons, creating a fissure in the royal family that has become increasingly difficult to ignore. The shadow of Princess Diana. At the heart of the rift between Camilla and her stepsons lies the enduring legacy of Princess Diana. Diana's tragic death in 1997 left an indelible mark on the royal family, and her sons have carried her legacy forward in their own ways. For Harry, particularly, the memory of his mother's suffering continues to shape his relationship with Camilla. In interviews and his memoir, Harry has been vocal about the profound impact his mother's struggles had on his mental health. To him, Camilla represents the painful reminder of that difficult chapter in his life. For both Harry and William, Camilla's rise to the role of Queen Consort is a painful reminder of their mother's suffering. They feel that no matter how much Camilla tries to rehabilitate her image, it cannot erase the hurt that she caused their family. As much as the public may view her in a more favorable light, for the brothers, the emotional scars left by their parents' tumultuous marriage remain fresh, and Camilla's attempts to move past them have only served to deepen their resentment. The future of the monarchy. The ongoing feud between Camilla and her stepsons has far-reaching implications for the future of the British monarchy. The royal family, as an institution, relies on public trust and unity to maintain its relevance. However, the increasingly public nature of these family disputes has exposed deep cracks in the monarchy's foundation. While Charles has shown unwavering support for his wife, the conflict between Camilla and her stepsons has only intensified, with Harry's decision to speak out, adding a new layer of tension to the already volatile situation. As the heir to the throne, William faces the delicate task of navigating the demands of tradition while also addressing modern expectations. His public support for his father and Camilla is a reflection of his duty to uphold the monarchy's reputation, but his private feelings toward Camilla remain unclear. What is evident, however, is that the divisions within the royal family are far from healed, and the ongoing battle for influence and control over the family's narrative will continue to shape the monarchy's future. In the end, Queen Camilla finds herself in a precarious position, caught between her efforts to modernize the monarchy and the enduring resentment of her stepsons. Whether she can maintain her position within the royal family, or whether her relationship with Harry and William will continue to fester, remains to be seen. What is clear is that the drama surrounding the royal rift shows no sign of abating anytime soon. Harry's view of Camilla. The dangerous stepmother. Prince Harry has never shied away from speaking his truth, particularly when it comes to his stepmother, Camilla. In a candid interview with Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes, Harry characterized Camilla as dangerous, accusing her of leveraging the British press to rehabilitate her public image. According to Harry, this effort involved sharing private family details with journalists, a move he described as calculated and harmful. In a family driven by hierarchy, Harry remarked, it was inevitable that some individuals would be sacrificed. He expanded on this view in his memoir, Spare, labeling Camilla as the villain in the royal narrative. He accused her of prioritizing her public reputation at the expense of family unity, calling her efforts a deliberate campaign to rebuild her image after the fallout from her affair with then Prince Charles. These accusations echo the late Princess Diana's famous words in her 1995 interview. There were 3 of us in this marriage. While Harry admitted he ultimately wished for Camilla's happiness, believing she might be less harmful if content, his remarks expose the deep fractures in their relationship. His resentment stems not only from Camilla's perceived role in his mother's unhappiness, but also from the sense of exclusion he felt as she integrated into the family. William's uneasy coexistence with Camilla. For Prince William, the wounds are just as profound but expressed differently. His loyalty to his late mother, Princess Diana, remains steadfast, and Camilla's presence beside his father serves as a constant reminder of past betrayals. Unlike Harry, William has largely chosen to endure the dynamic with quiet resolve, though tensions have occasionally surfaced. One notable incident recounted by royal biographer Robert Jobson involved a convoy leaving Windsor Castle. When William and Kate were delayed, Camilla instructed Charles to leave without them. Watching the convoy drive away, William reportedly felt sidelined, interpreting the move as a deliberate slight. For William, such moments underscored the power dynamics at play, fueling his lingering resentment toward his stepmother. Camilla's struggles to find acceptance. Despite efforts to bridge the gap, Camilla's relationship with her stepsons has remained strained. Royal insiders suggest that interactions between Camilla and the princes are often marked by formality rather than genuine affection. According to Christopher Anderson, Camilla has long felt uneasy around William and Harry, a discomfort reciprocated by the brothers. Harry, in particular, has shared personal anecdotes that highlight his complicated feelings toward Camilla. In Spare, he recalled how, after moving out of Clarence House, Camilla quickly converted his old bedroom into her dressing room, a move he interpreted as symbolic of her desire to erase his presence. For Harry, these small gestures amplified his sense of displacement within the family. King Charles, caught between family and duty. The rift between his sons and his wife has placed King Charles in an unenviable position. As a father, Charles has expressed a desire for reconciliation with Harry, but as a monarch, he faces the challenge of maintaining stability within the royal institution. This balancing act has been further complicated by his health issues. Charles recently revealed that he has been diagnosed with prostate cancer, a decision he made against Camilla's wishes. Royal insiders suggest that Camilla was concerned about the impact such a revelation might have on Charles's image as a strong leader. However, Charles, encouraged by his children, viewed the disclosure as an opportunity to set an example for others facing similar health challenges. This disagreement reportedly led to a heated argument between Charles and Camilla, further straining their marriage. It also highlighted the differing priorities within the royal household, with Charles focused on transparency and Camilla intent on preserving the monarchy's image. The Queen Consort's growing influence. As King Charles navigates his health challenges, Camilla's influence within the palace has reportedly grown. Some insiders describe her as the real power behind the throne, advising Charles on key decisions and asserting her authority in royal matters. One particularly contentious issue is her stance on Prince Harry's role within the family. While Charles has expressed a willingness to reconcile with his younger son, Camilla is said to have taken a firmer position. Reports suggest that she has prohibited Harry from visiting royal residences without prior notice, a decision that blindsided Charles and further deepened the family divide. Camilla's stance appears to be shaped by both personal and institutional concerns. Given Harry's public criticisms of her, she reportedly views his return as a potential threat to the monarchy's stability. Her focus, insiders claim, is on supporting Charles and safeguarding the future of the institution, even if it means maintaining distance from Harry. Fractures beneath the crown. Queen Camilla and her royal struggles. While the public often views King Charles and Queen Camilla as a united couple, insiders reveal a much more complex dynamic behind closed doors. Their private life is marked by contrasting personalities that occasionally lead to tension. Camilla's sister, Annabel Elliot, once highlighted these differences in an interview, describing Charles as meticulous and structured, while Camilla is far more relaxed. One revealing example of their opposing tendencies is their ongoing disagreement over sleeping arrangements. Elliot shared a humorous anecdote about their nighttime squabbles over whether to keep the bedroom windows open. Charles, preferring fresh air, will leave the window ajar, only for Camilla to close it as soon as he isn't looking. Their lighthearted banter often involves Camilla teasingly complaining, "Ooh, darling, you shut the window again." While these small disputes seem trivial, they mirror a broader push and pull in their marriage. Although Charles might win these minor battles, Camilla's influence often prevails in more significant areas of their shared life. Her growing sway over royal decisions underscores her evolving role within the monarchy, and hints at a partnership that, while occasionally strained, remains grounded in mutual respect and understanding. The Prince's Pain, a history of hurt and mistrust. For Princes Harry and William, their relationship with Camilla is far more fraught. To them, she represents the painful dissolution of their parents' marriage, a chapter of their lives overshadowed by the emotional turmoil of Princess Diana's struggles. While public appearances suggest a cordial relationship, insiders report that their private interactions with Camilla remain distant and strained. Harry has been particularly vocal about his grievances. In his memoir, Spare, he accused Camilla of using the media to rehabilitate her tarnished reputation. According to Harry, Camilla was willing to leak sensitive family information to the press in exchange for favorable coverage, a move he saw as a betrayal of the family's trust. He described her as someone who sacrificed royal privacy for her personal gain. This perception of Camilla as a self-serving figure has made it difficult for Harry and William to reconcile their personal pain with the reality of her role in their father's life. Although they have made efforts to maintain professionalism in their public roles, the emotional wounds run deep, leaving little room for genuine connection with their stepmother. The struggles of reconnection. Harry's search for belonging. In recent months, Prince Harry has signaled a desire to reconnect with his roots, prompting speculation about a potential rapprochement with the royal family. Reports suggest that Harry has reached out to former aides and old friends in the UK in an effort to rebuild his social and familial ties. Dubbed Operation Bring Harry In From the Cold, these overtures reflect his growing dissatisfaction with his life in the United States and a yearning to restore some semblance of normalcy. However, Harry's path to reconciliation is fraught with challenges. Chief among these is Camilla, who reportedly opposes his return to the royal fold. Sources claim that she views Harry as a destabilizing presence and has implemented measures to limit his access to royal residences. This has created tension between Camilla and King Charles, who is said to be more open to the idea of mending ties with his younger son. Despite these obstacles, Harry's efforts suggest a willingness to bridge the gap with his family. Yet, his ongoing legal battles in the UK, most notably over his security arrangements, complicate matters further. These disputes, coupled with his public criticisms of the royal institution, have created additional barriers to reconciliation, legal battles, and lingering accusations. Harry's ongoing legal disputes have become another source of strain between him and his family. After stepping down as a senior royal in 2020, his security details were downgraded, prompting him to sue the British government. While he lost the initial case, he plans to appeal, a decision that has reportedly frustrated King Charles. Charles has privately urged Harry to abandon the lawsuit, viewing it as a distraction from efforts to repair their relationship. However, Harry remains steadfast, arguing that his safety and that of his family should take precedence. This legal battle has further complicated his relationship with Camilla, who he has accused of leaking sensitive information to the press. In Spare, Harry directly implicated Camilla in what he perceived as a long-standing campaign to improve her public image at the expense of others. These accusations have deepened the divide between him and his stepmother, casting a shadow over any attempts at reconciliation. The memoir, Fallout, Tensions. Resurface. The publication of Harry's memoir, Spare, marked a turning point in his relationship with the royal family, particularly with Camilla. In the book, Harry referred to her as the villain and accused her of being a key player in the breakdown of his parents' marriage. While these claims were explosive, the potential release of an updated paperback edition threatens to reignite tensions further. Paperback editions of non-fiction works often include new material, and royal watchers speculate that Harry may use this opportunity to double down on his criticisms of Camilla. If this happens, it could not only alienate him further from the family, but also hinder efforts at reconciliation. For Camilla, the memoir and its fallout have solidified her belief that her relationship with Harry and William will never be warm. While she remains cordial in public, the underlying tension is evident. Her focus now lies on fulfilling her role as queen consort, even as the emotional distance between her and her stepsons persists. King Charles, a monarch. Torn caught between his wife and his sons, King Charles faces the unenviable task of balancing familial loyalty with his responsibilities as a monarch. Insiders describe him as eager to heal the rift with Harry and William, but his efforts are often complicated by Camilla's reservations. Charles's recent prostate cancer diagnosis has reportedly added a sense of urgency to his desire for reconciliation. However, his approach comes with conditions. Sources suggest that Charles is open to welcoming Harry back into the royal fold, but only if he agrees to drop his legal battles and refrain from further public criticism of the family. This ultimatum places Harry in a difficult position, forcing him to choose between his principles and his relationship with his father. For Charles, the challenge lies in maintaining his marriage to Camilla while also addressing the grievances of his sons. The road ahead, a family divided. The unresolved tensions between Camilla and her stepsons highlight the complexities of life within the royal family. For Harry and William, Camilla's position as queen consort serves as a constant reminder of their mother's struggles and the pain their family endured. For Camilla, the challenge lies in navigating these fraught relationships while maintaining her role within the monarchy. As the royal family moves forward, the emotional distance between Camilla and the princes remains a significant obstacle. While public appearances may suggest unity, the private reality tells a different story, one of lingering resentment, mistrust, and unresolved pain. Whether these divides can ever be bridged remains uncertain. For now, the House of Windsor continues to grapple with the fallout of its past, even as it seeks to secure its future. The drama may unfold behind palace walls, but its impact resonates far beyond, capturing the fascination of a world eager to see what lies ahead for Britain's most famous family.